Welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. Today we're going to do candied sweet potatoes. They're one of my favorites. I've been making them for years and it's a real easy side for you. And the ingredients are simple. Sweet potatoes, they're already cooked. Secret is that we're going to cook them a second time. That's what makes them so good. Sugar, butter, and I melted it to make it easier for you guys who don't cook a lot, so that you can get a better idea of just how much butter I'm putting in there. We have nutmeg and cinnamon. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna first add a little butter to the pan. And it doesn't have to be a lot because there's butter all through it. And then I'm just gonna swish that around. And then we're going to take one of the sweet potatoes. I use this knife, but this is for experienced cooks only. You can do it just as easily with a butter knife. And now what I do is I arrange the sweet potatoes. I'm cutting them probably about a third of an inch, a half an inch. Let's say a half an inch, and just layer them in the pan. And I do this all the way through. Let's put these in the corner. Let's make this fit in here. And you sort of just want to make layers. And then here we go. Okay, we do that. Then we sprinkle with sugar. And I'm using a third of a cup here. And this is what's going to make the syrupy part of it. Then I'm going to pour some butter, liquid butter, and this cup I'm using is a quarter of a cup, and I'm not using quite that much. But you know, butter, I absolutely love it. So it is a quarter of a cup. I just added a little bit more. Now to that we're going to add a few pinches of nutmeg and a lot less of cinnamon. I find that with anything that I use sweet potatoes, nutmeg is my favorite spice. Too much cinnamon is overpowering, but nutmeg just gives it richness. So you can see that it looks like you've peppered a dish. And then I'll just do 1 pinch. So I did about 4 pinches of the cinnamon, but 1 pinch. 4 pinches of the nutmeg, sorry. Now we do it again. Now we're going to do the last layer. You can always make this fit. And I think I'll make it fit perfectly. Let's see here. You know the difference between yams and sweet potatoes? Sweet potatoes come in a multitude of colors, but what I learned is that sweet potatoes are this orange color, where yams, let me get a towel, where yams are actually lighter in color. And sweet potatoes have a better texture, or a more delicate texture than do sweet potatoes. So I typically always go with the yam. Okay, sugar, and looks like I have just enough. Probably about 10 years ago, I realized that I really know I have an eye for measurements, and I never trusted myself. But I've learned over time to trust myself. I guess that comes with age, or they call it wisdom. I don't know, but it works. And I'd be shocked that I could do that. but now it's just what I do. Okay, let's put that last bit of nutmeg in. And I don't know, I may not have quite enough, but I'll make it work. Nope, got to get some more nutmeg out of the cabinet. You see, I don't even have the sprinkler on the top of my spices because I always use my hands. I can feel and know exactly if I have the right amount. I even do it with my salt flakes. I have a salt box, but I use my fingers. Okay, the last thing is our pinch of cinnamon, and guess what? We're going to cover this up and bake it. And you know this, the moisture from the potatoes and the butter will blend together and give us a nice syrupy type of sauce for it, so it's not going to be runny. So let's take the foil, one sheet, and this is done. That was a quick dish. Okay, into the oven we go. Oh, timer's off. Let's get it out of the oven. Ah, lovely. We baked it at 350 degrees, 30 minutes covered, and then 30 minutes uncovered. And we do the 30 minutes covered just to get all the sugar melted, so you have your nice sauce. Thank you for joining us. Hope you come back again to Bee's Kitchen.